arrow on the left of ELA, should get a little menu that pops up on the side. And then click the ELA content button. And you got these 3 different spots up here. Are there any questions so far of what we're doing? No, I'm kind of going a little quick, but this is more of an overview. Yeah. If you go to ELA over here, that little arrow. Yep, there we go. This is, if you click the ELA content, these articles and stories and practice skills, click on the read articles and stories one, and it's going to show you you've got nonfiction articles that you can assign if you wanted to. These are adaptive, which means when kids read it, the more questions they get right, it bumps them up reading levels. The more they get wrong, it'll bump them down to try to get them in the right spot. But you can assign articles that way through nonfiction. You've got fiction stories, and it does comprehension questions, vocabulary of the story, all these different types of questions that they can do. So that's the reading articles. Go ahead up here to the top and hit ELA content. We're going to go back to this page. Practice skills and standards we're going to go to next. This is all the standards you've got for ELA. This is again adaptive. And this essentially, what this does is you can either A, assign it to a kid, or if you just say, get on Freckle for 10 minutes, they can choose which one of those they want, and then it adapts it for them. So if you have time like during pause, and you've got a group of students that aren't doing something that you need them to do at that time, you can say, get on Freckle, and it will level them where they need to be. And we can assign skills there, which we'll do here in a second. Word study, and then benchmark assessments is just a summative assessment that you can do. Any questions on any of those?
Probably not until
Not until yet. Yep. All right. Go back to ELA content up here, and then build reader fundamentals. This is like the lower grades. When I was going through this was like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and so on. But with yep. But what we're going to do is let's go ahead and assign something. So if you go over here to assign, down here, you've got your ELA on the left, and assign. And this is where you can choose what you want. So you can choose any of these that you'd like to do. Let's do it is word study. So click word study in the middle. And then I have more students than you do, but you should only have, I think, just yourself at this point, right? And then that one other student. We're just going to choose ourself. But this is where you can choose your different classes. But since we only made one class, it should be the only one. Go ahead and click your name. So I'm going to click me. Now it's only going to assign to me. Now you can choose anybody you want to make different assignments. But essentially we're just going to make for one person. This is where you can, if you select the grade, adaptive just puts them wherever they should be. But I'm going to choose 4th grade.
So down. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
Wait, this doesn't show adaptive on my arrow, sorry. Right at the top, maybe?
it's at
Oh, wait, it's at the top.
Yep, it
I'm
was at the
sorry.
top.
Okay,
Yep.
sorry.
And then if you scroll down, these are all the different levels that you can do. Because we're in 4th grade, it automatically starts us at 87, which is just kind of the higher you go, the higher the grade level. If you scroll down, let's do compound words, which is 99. It's just, there's a whole bunch of different ones that you can do, but if you click that and then hit assign, it'll take you back to your assignments page, which is up here. And that's where you can see your incomplete assignment would be compound words. You should just have one of these. And it'll tell you that one student was assigned, but they haven't done anything, so there's no color here. And that's where you can view reports and things like that. I'm going to show you, since I'm done with it, I already did it. I did a compound word. So it's all done. I can view a report. And you can then see me down here. I've mastered all of those levels. And then this is my purple, so this is where I'm at. So if I'm here, it puts me at level 127, so I just finished consonants. And if I'm here, sixth grade prefixes, and those prefixes specifically right there. And then if we go to, so we have all these different reports. If you click down here at reports, that's on the ELA, if you go down to reports. These reports I'm going to make a video on, so you'll be able to see all of these different reports. But it really just tells you exactly where students are and what they can do. And for the last part, just for today, I want you to be able to see the student app. So you have your class code written down? If you click View Student App over here on the left, it's right below School. A little menu is going to pop up. And then click that student.freckle.com link that's on there. And it's going to take you here. This is how students will log in.
Just put yes, take me to the student app.
Yep, go ahead, hit yes, take me to the student app. Now, looks like you guys, it's signing you in right away. Mine doesn't do that, I don't, so. So mine is just my name, and then my class code, which is what you wrote down. And it should take you then to here. This is where students can make their goals. They can do 2 goals a week. So I've been having students create their goals, and then when they meet their goal, I've been giving them rewards. This is their pig that they can buy stuff for, so every answers they get right, they gain coins. Those coins they can go into a piggy store, which is timed. It only gives them 2 minutes to buy stuff, and then they can buy stuff for this pig. You can create teams, so you can see like my red rock stars are in the lead with their coins, and then the green superheroes are next, so they can kind of see where their teams are. Down here, students can see their progress reports, how they are doing, what levels they're at, so they see this. And then if you click down here, ELA, when you need students to go on there for the adaptive, they just click ELA and choose one. You can say go to word study, and it'll put them where they need to be, and that's all you have to do. If they have an assignment, it pops up here, they click assignment, and then they can see exactly what they need to do. So my students today saw that they needed to do this, they clicked on it and they answered the questions, and then it goes away when it's done. And it'll tell them how they did. So here was my compound words. If I clicked on that, it has them, and it, let's see it.
Dogs blank their owner.
So it reads it to them. Yeah, and then, yeah, they let
Fill in the blank. The dogs blank their owner.
So did they, and then the students will choose which one they want.
But they'll have to read the choices on their own.
Yep,
Correct?
so, yeah, they have to be able to choose these, which one it would be. So if they, let's say the dogs prayed their owner, it'll tell
Okay.
them to try again.
Okay.
Maybe it's praying, nope, and then we'll try that, and then it'll tell them it's correct.
Do you think you're gonna have kids that are just gonna go like that?
You can, if you do have kids that just choose, then you can see that, and then you can work with them during pause. But also too, like these words, you have to be able to, fraying, you have to be able to take that word and put it where it needs to be.
Oh, I like that.
Yep, so they
That's
have
what
to
we need.
listen.
Obeyed.
Obeyed, they have to be able to put it where it needs to be.
So so we're talking spelling rules now.
Yep.
Finally.
And there are questions too if they get it wrong more than twice. So like they get it wrong once, they try again, they will get it wrong the second time. There are times that if there's a video attached to it, it'll pop the video up, they can watch the video, and it'll teach them what to do, and then they can go back to that question. But that's kind of like just a quick overview of what it is. And then I'm gonna be posting videos that'll walk things individually so you can see what to do.
So, I'm sorry, no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Is there a pre-test or anything?
There are pre-tests on all of, whoops, on all of these. They'll click those and it's a pre-test.
Okay, so before they actually do anything, it's,
It's a pre-test.
okay,
Yep.
okay.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks.